Okay, the next letter is P, and that's going to stand for put things into perspective. So basically, this slide is going to go over what you can and cannot control. So let's say you're in a negative situation where you reached out to someone to host an online party. They said no. So you're upset, you're kind of being down on yourself. Stop and ask yourself, what is within my control? What's not in my control? If you can answer these two questions, you'll be able to work through it. You're going to come out in a better state of mind and a better attitude, and you're not going to be so down on yourself. So what can you control? You can control the way you feel about your business, which I hope is positive, and I hope you approach the public and the person that you asked to host for you. I hope that you were super positive about your business and you were excited and you were all about the product and the way the company's run. And if you did those things, then you did your job. What is not in your control in this situation? You cannot control your potential hostess schedule. You just can't. People live a busy life, even though it's a Facebook party and they can do it from their phone on their work breaks. Not everyone is going to do that. People are going to tell you no. So don't even go there. I mean, you can't control that situation. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control that your friend who was going to help you host a party, her kid got sick. These things are going to come up. Things are going to have to be rescheduled or put back a month. Those things are going to happen. So you just need to work around it. You need to push through. Say, that's okay. We couldn't do it right now, but how about I call you in 2 weeks and we'll see if life is slowed down a little bit. Or how about we set the Facebook party up for a month from now, and if something comes up, I do most of the work anyway. Just find a way to turn it around, make the negative into a positive, and be able to push forward. Stop catastrophizing everything. Basically, what this means is that I will use my little girl as an example. She will get mad at me over something silly that she wanted, that she didn't get her way on, and it's the end of the world. I don't love her, or I'm gonna die. Silly little things like that. It's catastrophizing. It's not good for you mentally. Please, please, please get in the habit of just throwing those kind of negativity. Just throw it away, because it's going to do nothing to better yourself or better your business or your relationships. So just get rid of that altogether. Now, this may sound silly, but when you're going through a failure or a speed bump with your business, I want you to try to do this, okay? Whatever the situation is, we'll use your hostess backing out on a party or saying no as an example just for this, but it could be anything. I want you to do an irrational, and I want you to write it down. I want you to do an irrational worst case scenario. So, in this situation, irrational would be, she didn't want to host a party. She must not like me. I must have said something that insulted her, or something completely out of the ballpark. Like, don't even know how you come up with it. That would be an irrational worst case scenario. Next, I want you to do a irrational best case scenario. So I want you to think absurdly, like, okay, we asked this girl to host a party. This girl is so excited that I asked her to host a party that she told 2 million people about this party, and they're all coming, and then the office is going to be so busy, they're going to sell out of t-shirts for the next 2 years. This is going to be the best thing that has ever happened to me or my business. That's crazy. You know, if it happens, woohoo, you know, I'm all for it. But that, it's far-fetched, okay? And then after you've done those two and you've had a good laugh and you're thinking you're completely insane, I want you to do, what's the most likely scenario that I'm going to walk into? Just mentally prepare yourself for it. What's most likely? Well, she's likely going to be interested. Why? Because Sass and Brass has great products and she's going to get to earn some for free. So she's going to be interested. Will her schedule allow her to book the party right now? I don't know. You don't know. I'm not psychic. So that question is up in the air. But more than likely she's going to be super excited. She's going to be interested. She's going to ask questions. So get yourself prepared to be able to answer some of them for her. But if you can just, worst case, outrageously best case, and what's most likely, before you go into a situation that makes you uncomfortable, it's going to be super easy. I mean, you're going to sit back and laugh. You're probably laughing at me now, but if you will do this before you put yourself out there and you approach these, you know, uncomfortable situations of, you know, putting your best foot forward and trying to meet new people, it's going to be so simple, and you're going to go, Cody, that was so simple. So just try it for me, see how it goes. I promise you'll feel better. So everyone, just try to do that. Next time you get in an uncomfortable situation, just be like, okay, let's make a list, let's have a laugh, and let's get to work.